to be the holidays soon, so I can go home. I think it's way better to stay here and study.
I'm feeling all right today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual.
Complete waste of money.
No time to lose. No time to lose. No time to lose. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. No time to lose. No time to lose. Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally. I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt. This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. You know, there are better ways to seek out our enemies than, well, standing here. Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death. Literally. This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. I could get used to this.
You are not welcome here.
Worthless! Here!
Regret.
I'm getting sick of this game. The fuse is lit! To be burned too brightly.
Foreign!
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Get out of my way!
Not bad. Last time...
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't...
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Danger Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing...
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing as she danced upon the grass. Countless beautiful parisaras, those brilliant purple flowers, became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored. Of course they did. When people mention the gods, the Archon War, but Sumeru's times. Around anymore, though we're just do our best to make...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to...
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the...
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers.
Thinking about the goddess of... If my stage were anything like that... So?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sub-Zeros festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Whoa! Did you know that the...
Huh. Revamping the stage for the... I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here... Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better. I mean, that's,
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all... Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. And when it comes to...
Then, as a child, I even asked my grandma. My grandmother said the Sub-Zeros festival has been losing its...
Nilu, you're out.
I thought I'd add a little.
Wow. Did you?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fun. I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over... But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made...
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been...
There's something really different about...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and
Are you serious? We'd love that.
it might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front.
Sounds like a plan.
Welcome.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called...
Look, Dia.
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us...
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the... Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can try. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested...
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you best watch your backs. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their move.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for...
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned... Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get your... Good! Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
boring.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality.
You've got it.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care?
Wow! Talk about let's get our... We know that whatever the academia... Osfun told us to try posing as academia students while asked... Paimon doesn't get it! Well, given all the people that come through here every day, there's...
Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask...
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what...
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
But smooth talk
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be... Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein el Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein el-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're...
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to...
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out—
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about is...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Paimon can't stand to see so much...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devat. Furthermore, she conspired... Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached it.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been... Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they...
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfect.
Yes, and in no...
I'm warning.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, if, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow...
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on. He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. Oh, I advise you to keep your... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even...
All right. We'll reconvene at the appointed time.
So...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now.
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
My mind can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, It's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge... It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, over the past century, meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common... Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she's guarded against people from the Academia. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it's soon... Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is...
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been... Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess... Here are two knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elementals. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge. However, some canned knowledge with a high using elemental sight is merely a...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the Mora for purchasing canned... Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be... You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. It won't take us to see Dory if we do that.
I'm sorry. But as things currently...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper.
Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way.
No time to lose.
Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishmaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory?
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed—
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why it's your first time here. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Well,
wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the mantra—
What kind of— Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology. Or how about the architectural— With this one, you can become an expert in historic—
Ooh, now
2 million more. Whoa! Of course, you are free to—
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my. You are listen. I have a—
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth— Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to— Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent. Then please, select—
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we—
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million more each. I'm
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use elemental sight again. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least— Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days.
Our viewings went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us—
Trust me, I'll find you.
You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well,
You're pretty damn—
relax. No one here is...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge—
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask— When we heard that the—
In that case, you're on... A short while ago, The Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Wow! There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos, several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connection. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they—
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice. The winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to...
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
These cursed scholars have ruined all of my precious ancient books.
Specialty spices. You won't find them anywhere else.
Those memories. So dark.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your...
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on that. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So...
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like...
All right, let's begin the test.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Boring! Useless!
Bring it on.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll... All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish...
How are you feeling? You mean that...
All right. Time for round 2. Fight.
No time to lose. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability.
Wait, how much? Ah! Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million more?
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requires.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. Can you really get us anything we want? So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one... It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The
Divine El-Ahmar? You mean that...
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ayn El-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Worthless!
Want me to come along?
Time to go.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate. All right. In which case, if we play...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein El Achmar guys. But now, after we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
I'm sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
I thought Sumeru would be different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, this is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
That's close enough.
Into the wind.
Boring.
The wind knows me.
That hurt.
As one with wind and cloud.
Feeling lucky today? Come on, you coward! Take that!
Into the wind. Moment of birth. Come into being. Burst forth. Come into being. One with nature.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Time to go. No time to lose. Yeah! I wonder what the rest of the Harbingers are up to. Plotting and scheming on an ever grander scale, no doubt.
Here!
Haytham. I knew you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations. This is turning into.
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come!
That's close enough!
Here! Worthless! Here!
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satya. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But beyond that, did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back, too. What a shame. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
That's enough work for today.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so... Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so...
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which,
Of course we went! A lot of things...
I see. Sounds like if there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your...
Dia! You were...
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax.
Even when you put it that...
Don't worry, my girl.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scum...
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey. I've already prepared a room.
Whoa, here's...
Every item I sell.
Useless!
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice!
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty!
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around all of my friends?
Yeah, it'll be pretty hot.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning.
It's a deal! Good night! night, Dunya.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Oh, no. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad.
Traveler.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is...
You've worked so hard for this day.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, well... Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away.
Mushrooms, flowers. So, what's the...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People, generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukushifa mushroom.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented...
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents...
Sure sounds...
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady... Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds...
Yes, but this book says...
He's not even trying to hide.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a... Hey! It's Dunyarzad! Wow!
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children of all...
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one... Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with...
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you...
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good...
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight...
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
No time to lose.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early ride?
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No.
Don't speak so disrespectfully.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many... You're right.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out.
No time to lose.
Welcome. Get your spices here.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in...
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I...
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did any...
Dia, your arm!
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally they wouldn't have been...
Please, let me take...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as...
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What?
About that. Well, I sold it, because...
It can't be. The anonymous donate...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and...
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your...
You're so...
Thank you very much, dear.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling...
My lady, your condition... Traveler.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to...
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be compared to the simple fact that I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Before I ran away, since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed, and I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world.
as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you, too. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me thanks. There will always be frustration. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been... Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah!
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance?
Over there! Someone's yelling!
I think I just saw the Dance of
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the academia can host. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into... The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did... The academia was originally This is a hard...
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits...
Understood. I will inform him...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us, or we could get people to block...
Nilou, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about... It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros festival.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out.
It really is okay. There's nothing... Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zeros festival a success, but Dunyarzad is... Yeah...
All connections. The project is under its most critical...
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all.
Did you not?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Huft Mewa feast.
You are quite well informed.
They're all Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sabzeruz festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7...
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for...
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fear...
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next... So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another
Oh, do you want some Yalda Ken?
What's the pick? Ooh!
And there's also...
Traveler!
Great! These boxes of Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible... Huh? But maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you... A feeling of... Oh, Paimon! In that case, so why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of déjà vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that... Oh... That... thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your faces telling Paimon that it tasted. Then, you mean that's impossible? So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon, hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay.
Whew.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive is. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinyarzad, have you ever...
Deja vu?
Oh,
It's almost time.
Huh? Time?
Nilu's dance.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, When we return, have the
Understood. I will.
The Sub-Zero's fest.
Nilu, are you...
Oh, it's okay. But you've been really... It truly is True, but... The next festival... Wait. No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Ah! So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet Dinyarzad right away.
Where I'm from, death. Literally. You can run, but you can't hide.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here! Those memories. So dark.
No time to lose. I could get used to this. Yeah! Riptide!
Into the wind. Time to go. One with nature.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Useless. Into the wind. Time to go.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for Ad Astra.